Welcome to our daily Devo time. Northwest Christian Church is a multi-generational church. This again is by our design, it's part of our vision. We believe that God designed family, parents, children, grandparents to all live together. And so one descriptor of the church is actually we are family. Regardless of our age, we all can bring something to the family. Regardless of our age, we learn and we can encourage and we can help one another become mature disciples. And so this has very practical implications for the church, and that's why you're here today. Today you get to hear from Haley. She has some good words for all of us today. Take a look.
Hey church, my name is Haley and I am a high school student here at Newburgh High School and Pursuit. For today's Devo, we're going to talk about how we can cast all of our anxiety and worries up to God. First, let's start off with who remembers that crazy windstorm last week that jump-started all those fires. That storm was seriously beyond crazy. I'm going to be completely honest and say that storms and natural disasters are some of my biggest fears. Spiders still hold second place on that list, but I'm working on it. So, that windstorm, pretty scary and big in my book. That night, my parents went over to our neighbors, and little old stubborn me decided no. I was going to stay home alone and secretly binge The Flash. Once they left, the storm started getting worse, but I still felt okay because I had power, right? Well, no, not for long. As I was in my second episode, the TV and lights started to flicker, and boom, they were out. I started getting nervous and I felt like panicking as the gust of wind got stronger. I went to go see if I could get water from my sink and no. I forgot we had a well, and for that to work, we need to have power. So I was out of power and water with no way to contact my parents. My phone fell into a lake weeks prior, so I was stuck. I thought my parents had to be coming home by now, but nope. I waited and waited and waited and still nothing. Little did I know that my neighbors still had power and running water, so my parents had no idea, or so they say. But besides the point, I was completely, positively alone. Anxiety started to take over and horrible thoughts couldn't leave my brain. I thought, within the next 2 minutes, I am having a panic attack. As I was on the verge of hysteria, God in his loving ways put a verse back into my mind and heart. It was 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7. The verse reads, "Cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you." 1 Peter was written by the Apostle Peter. In 1 Peter chapter 5, the Apostle Peter is giving orders and duties to the elders of the church as Christ followers, and on how to escape Satan and stay out of sin. One of those tasks was to cast all your anxiety onto God. So, as I sat in my room, I thought to myself, well, God is God, and this is one of my duties, so I guess I might as well give it a try. I walked over to my bed and sat down with my iPad flashlight up towards the ceiling. Put my hands together and I closed my eyes. I began to pray, and I prayed about literally everything that was worrying me for what felt like 10 years, which in reality was probably 3 minutes with my ADHD attention span. I opened my eyes and I immediately felt a calmness wash over me. All of my feelings of panic attacks were gone. I decided to sit there in peace while I waited for my mom to come home. Finally, after 10 minutes, my mom showed up. See, not all my anxiety and worry went away, but when you cast your fears onto God, he listens and he cares for you. I challenge everyone this week to cast your anxieties up to God whenever you're feeling any bit of worry or fear, whether that be in prayer, song, or casual conversation. God has got you and he cares for you. I hope you all have a wonderful week and God bless you. Amen.